Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer, and our good friend Little Witchy here. Now, I'm in my hideout today. Well, first of all, I did realize two things. You know how everything's been getting leveled up so much over here on the side, and I've just been click, 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 click? My Bane and Ice Nova were leveled up out of the reach of cast 1 damage taken. So I've actually been operating without the power of Ice Nova and Main for a little while. Who knows how long that's been happening. Second of all, that Jade Flask. I uh, used some orbs of alterations and an augmentation on it to get it to where it has a chance to avoid me being shocked during the effect of the flask being used, and it has reduced charges per use. And then I stuck it in my crafting bench. I'm like, why not? Well, let's see what happens if I do this. Can I do anything with this? Turns out I can. I did not know that. Like, there's something when an adjacent flask is used. Reuse it at the end of the effect. Use it when the charges are full. Use it when I use a travel or a guard skill. Hit a unique or rare enemy. Frozen, chilled, shocked, ignited, bleeding, poisoned when I block, when I get hit bad, and when I use a life flask. Well, of those options, I'm gonna go for this one. Just because sometimes I hit a rare and unique enemy a lot, just because I'm spamming off, just kind of flinging my... Go away. Just because I keep just kind of attack, and it just kind of hits them by accident or randomly and whatnot. So, anyways, last time on Path of Exile with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer, we retrieved Maligaro's map from the Fellshrine Ruins. So, today we are going to return to the Chamber of Sins to find that dastardly Maligaro. See if we can find out where he's hiding. Somewhere between dreams and reality, mind and matter. Bring him to task and kick his ass and take his soul. All for something that Sin has planned. Oh, see, there goes the Jade Flask, popping off. Whenever I hit a unique enemy. Or a rare enemy. So it does work like that. That's very nice. Well, today, hopefully we'll be able to save the day for the Fortress Encampment. For the forest of the, Act 7. Let's pin our hopes on doing that today. Maybe we'll do a little less talking to people today. Maybe that will help us get through it today. And how many more times can I say today? Because tomorrow, the sun won't come out tomorrow. I don't know why I'm singing that song, I'm just singing. Because I'm singing! Ooh, a chain belt. Now that I've leveled up Ice Nova a few times, excuse me really quick. Yeah. Now that I've leveled up Ice Nova a few times, I better keep an eye on what level it is when I go to level it up for right now. Make sure I don't level it up past the, oh, crafting recipe, huh? Past the threshold of using... Oh, silk. Of using cast when damage taken. Wow, there's a bunch of things here to look at. The map device. The old reverie has been restored. It's now a map device. And Maligaro's manifesto is here. Or was it always here? My interest in this world is dwindling. Most children begin their lives wide-eyed, amazed at what this world has to offer. I have always been different. Since the day I was born, I've been searching for the new, the surprising, that which disturbs both senses and mind. Oh, to be an artist. What a lamentable task. Not seeing the world as it is, but as it should be. Peace is the worst of it. A disgusting state of stagnation, fit only for the weak and the vapid. War, confusion, terror, love, and passion. These things are closest the world gets to being interesting, and alas, I have felt them all. Yet all these pale in comparison to the delightful chaos I have envisioned for this poor, dull, dull world. Okay. Sure, Maligaro. Silk, what do you have to say? Ooh, some skills of scrolls of wisdom.
Together in days past. Perhaps we shall again.
Hmm.
Make mighty stories, you and I. And now I have daunting task before me. The last in my great journey.
Really? This is the last of us?
Near to us, cast in shadow, a monster awaits. Black Death is his name. A beauteous eight-leg.
Oh, we killed that monster before.
Grotesque by the master of these loathsome halls. I wish to give this eight-leg the merciful peace he deserves, and to save what is still beautiful, the elixir that only Black Death can make. Please,
I'll cut that out.
will you find him? Kill
But,
Black Death.
Black
Take
Death
the
lives
essence
again?
venom for me.
And you want us to get its venom?
Some warrior.
Sure, I suppose I could.
Monster has made him into a thing more monstrous than even I can best. Who knows? Perhaps Black Death is too strong even for you.
No, I doubt it is, but what of Black Death? What's happened to it?
Climb the great
Why are you here?
I know the eight legs like no other. This eight leg, this Black Death, is one of the oldest and most fearsome eight legs in all this land and beyond.
Even more than the Weaver?
To its shame, it was made pet, plaything by the malicious master of this place. For years countless, it grew in pain. Pain is all it knows. All it
Aw, that does seem so sad.
all it can give. End Black Death's pain, for all and once.
Okay, maybe we will. But what of your journey? What's going on with you?
It led me to places of great power beyond even your story's great dreamer.
Really?
I am carried on legs and webs and shadows. That is all you can.
Yuna thinks you're trapped in a web, full of bones and
Greeting.
endless bones.
Maybe, and not before.
Well, that's not too bad a belt. I don't think it beats the bated breath at the moment, though. No, maybe not. Like if I were to take off bated breath, I lose 400 energy shield. Okay, but if I put this on in place of it, I lose 300. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But Maligaro's map can go into the map receptacle of the map device and open portals to another worldly, interdimensional Maligaro's sanctum, where we must find Maligaro. Where on earth could he be? 3PO, where could he be? We will find a few new monsters here. Undying Inductor. These are very dangerous enemies as they throw those lightning orbs at you, causing you to be shocked and take a lot of damage, which is extremely bad when you get hit by a whole group of them at the same time. Just to let you know, you will be shocked and you will still be hit multiple times, so that's why it's so dangerous. Oh, the Gut Ripper, now the arranged abomination or aberration or whatever it was called. So, it must have been Maligaro who made those Gut Rippers back inside the beast. The Scorpions, if I find them again. More Gut Rippers, oh, more eyeballs. Looks like he made eyeballs as well. Oh, here's our first way forward. This area would actually seem to be a swamp, made up of a few rivers and islands. The point of the area is to find our way across the islands. We're island hopping in the swamp. A swamp of Maligaro's making. Scorpions. 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 And those are 2 level up, okay. Scorpions. I don't see any scorpions, but they're very strong monsters. Oh, here we go. The hybrid arachnid. See, they are both spider and scorpion. I believe they like to use a fire skill. Other than that, they just like to beat on you a little bit. I believe they use a fire skill, but maybe it's not until later on in the game that they do that. Or maybe it's another monster altogether. Wow, I'm about to level up again, aren't I? That wouldn't be too bad at all. Basically, the way to find our way across these islands is to head to the east side of the island and look either up or down, and we will find our way forward across the bridge, across a couple planks, and we will find our way onto the next island. By the 3rd island, we should be heading to the north, because 3rd island, I believe, is where we will be able to find the elusive, the hidden, the evil workshop of Maligaro. Now, this area that we are in, what's it called? Maligaro's Sanctum, is I want to say like a preamble or a prequel or a prevision of what's to come later on in the game. If I were to step out through my portal, look, one of the 6 portals has disappeared from the map device. Step into another Sanctum portal, and my portal's still here. Step back, and another portal has disappeared once again. And why did I not grab that waypoint? That was stupid of me. Yes, maps are endgame material games, areas that open portals to random worlds, because this is basically a randomly generated game. It's a random battle system, and you get 6 chances, or 1 full team of 6 players, to enter a map and complete it. If you die or enter or exit a portal 6 times, you lose that map. Maligaro's whatever is special because once we lose all 6 portals, it will pop back out and we'll be able to reuse it again to enter a new version of the Sanctum, a new random version of the Sanctum, and make our way back without our portal. We'd have to start back at the beginning, back on the 1st island, back to Maligaro's workshop to face him as the boss of the map. What the fudge? What the hell happened there? Well, I better make sure not to take a single point of damage here. Which won't be too hard, I think, from Maligaro in this form. Because this is Maligaro the artist. Hello. Black Death, pain unending. Yes, he's revitalized Black Death as a zombified hybrid cyborg monster. Oh boy, am I taking damage. I might need a life flask, it seems.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Once we kill Black Death, he will return, bring him down some more HP. Fidelis returns, loyalty undying. Fidelis might be the hardest one of these 2 monsters to fight, with that energy shield there. Makes it very hard to hit him without being in close proximity to him. Killing Fidelis brings Maligaro into his 3rd phase, where he does this. Basically, this is like Riku's Arc Raid, or whatever it was called back in Kingdom Hearts 1. The Dark Impulse, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it was called. Kill Maligaro, sin will come to harvest a soul.
Our brutal construction nears completion. and now only the wretched Dodri Darktongue remains.
Yes, we must find Dodri.
Peers who, in undeath, have yearned for the familiar. Dodri appears drawn to the old wounds of calamity. The cataclysm took San and left much that a parasite like Dodri might enjoy.
Really?
I shall meet you in San, where I hope you shall make swift and bloody work of that foul hag.
Yes, maybe we will make bloody work of her.
Our brutal construction...
Evil hag. Take the venom from the Black Death and return to your portal, or make a new one, of course. And Silk, here's the Black Death's venom for you.
O great dreamer who has done great deeds, I shall see to it that my queen rewards you with honor and mercy.
You have a queen?
When she rises up to claim what is hers. Yes, this elixir, so aged and potent, shall be life-giving draught that she sips upon first waking. It is my gift to her, my wedding gift.
You're going to marry a spider?
You will be wrapped in silken finery and made welcome at our wedding feast, guest of honor. And oh, what a feast we all shall enjoy.
Oh, thank you. You're giving us a key. Whatever does it unlock? Oh, we were gonna look for a key, weren't we? For Maligaro's tunnels. Yes, Elena told us about this. That there might be that there's a locked passage between Maligaro's Chamber of Sin and the farmlands outside the Fortress Encampment. Well, having killed Maligaro, his barrier unlocks the Chamber of Sin's level 2. Now, something very fascinating back when this update was first made, adding the Chamber of Sin, Act 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you originally got to this part of the game, you would find Silk, you would find the stairs to the Chamber of Sin's level 2, and just like now, how it was now, it was blocked off. Only instead of being blocked off by Maligaro's laser barrier, it was blocked off by a spider nest. Whenever you kill Maligaro, the spider nest disappears. You still have to talk to Silk and get the key from him, because otherwise you're gonna need it and not have it. But people were very weirded out that Silk was basically keeping you from progressing when you could have just killed Silk. And I mean, what attachment did you have to Silk to kill Maligaro for him and not be able to walk forward if you could walk forward and after killing Silk? And I don't know. It was changed so that it was Maligaro keeping you on level 1. So you had to kill Maligaro in order to unlock level 2 of the Chamber of Sins. Oh, there seems to be something over there. Maybe it's a secret passage over there. That'd be nice to find. Right back at this lovely tree where Helena hid. As we come up here and find Fidelis killing all these blackguards that have now risen. Finding the baleful gem, the crafting table, everything. Basically just walking in the footsteps we have walked before. Finding harder and harder challenges to face. But over here, where Piety was, maybe if we use the key in this wall somehow. Oh, there we go. This wall opens up as a door to the den. The den of the Great White Beast. Since we've done a few things, let us return to town, talk to one or two people. Anyone to talk to here? Sin, Whalem? Oh. You have something to say about an Arakali.
A temptress and a predator. Vile legends say she crawled up from the blackest of pits during the creation of the world. No. Her beginnings were far more mundane. A mortal harlot whose endless lust for loin and lecherous delight saw her transformed into the very image of her dark desires.
You?
Spinner of shadows, they once called her.
Spinner of shadows?
She sees herself as a regular goddess of love, and has the romantically forged temple to prove it. That's where you'll find her. Yet there's little romance to the lady herself. At least, I doubt the corpses that now embrace her carapace would think so.
Okay, then.
Answering the call of a royal invitation, I visited the Spinner of Shadows as an emissary for a small and fragile alliance of gods. Mostly weak deities huddling together in terror of being consumed by their greaters. At this time, Queen Arakali ruled an empire, and so invited me to gaze upon her mighty works with appropriate wonder. If I'd looked past this pretense, I may have chanced to see her hidden desire to have me share her bed.
Oh.
For years, I lay trapped in her webbed sheets. Some days she enjoyed my prowess. Other days, we enjoyed each other. Yet this illusion of love and leisure simply veiled the morbid reality that I was not free to leave. I languished under her bewitching spell until the day the spider was betrayed by her own flies and sealed within that temple of her own fevered making.
Ah. So you and her kinda Alrighty then. Good to know. Be careful of Arakali making people want to Cause you know.
What? He's intending to make matrimony.
Ah yeah, Silk too.
My word, that's quite a story even for Silk.
You know the name of Arakali?
Name, and the place to which it is purported.
Temple to the north.
A temple to the north, now in ruins. If Silk intends unholy congress with this Arakali, that is the most likely place we would seek it. Unfortunately, Arakali's temple lies beyond that which now belongs to Ralakesh. To reach the many-legged goddess, you must first draw to some conclusion with the many-faced god.
Well, I'm sure we can come to a conclusion with him.
The end of learning is the beginning of...
What does something have to say?
Twisted intellect perverting our world.
Yeah.
There is still much to be done, but at least we can rest easier in the knowledge that Maligaro and his foul creations will trouble Rayclass.
Yes, he will never trouble Rayclass ever again.
Here. I know that you and Groost didn't see eye to eye.
No, we
I'm
did
sure
not.
You would have wanted to recognize this deed. It's the act of a warrior, after all.
I'm not sure he would. She's offering boots. Let's take the chromatic boots. Sell items. Sell them back to her. Get 2 chromatic orbs. Yay! Okay, now then, let us carry on. Yes, I know I can talk to Yina. It's fine. We're gonna carry on a little bit. Like I said, less talking this episode. Now, in the den of the great white beast we slew before, with her in her dreams tormenting her of wanting to hunt us. Of wanting to hunt people. So that we put her to rest once and for all so she would not hunt us. Let us travel this den tunnel again. See what we find. Will we find a way out? As we did before in the old fields? Funny. Funny mystery voice. The walls are closing in. The walls. 3PO, where could he be? Oh, I have just found the unique monsters. The Great White Bones and the... Bone... Whatever he was. I killed him under the effect of the delirium, so... I should have gotten some nice reward points for that. And look at my rewards, actually. My rewards are very nice. I believe that is a Harbinger reward on the left and currency on the right. And if I keep killing things well enough, I might be able to reach a 3rd reward. Now, because I'm already at the end of the map and there won't be much more mist left for the fog, for the delirium. Although I did level up, yay! I'm so happy. So happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Boom. Boom goes the monster as it falls to the ground. I stand where you lie. Now, what did we... Oops. Ooh, look at that. Basically all the shards and the currency is the currency is the 2 orb chance. All these shards is the harbinger reward. So that's nice. Plus I got a large cluster jewel. Always good to get those. The Ashen Fields. With a waypoint and another delirium mirror nearby. Let us run this mirror again. For some reason, Grus, or Ralkesh, my brother, has been very busy. Well, I did not know they were brothers. Well, for some reason they've set this field of flame, I guess to control the food and wanton desires of eating. The pleasure of eating. Because eating is a good pleasure, I think. We should always be able to eat very good food. Like chickens, burgers, maybe if you do like ham, some ham. I don't like ham. But if you like ham, you can eat ham. I'm sure it's good for you to eat.
More mana.
Salads are good. Tacos are good. Pasta, delicious. Marinara, Alfredo, cheese, macaroni and cheese. Oh, so good. Well, since I was just running around in a small circle, I only get a couple minutes of about a minute or so of the delirium fog. And my rewards was some labyrinth rewards and a cluster jewel. So, to explain these labyrinth rewards, you know that altar on the right when you first walk in past the treasure chest? It gives your items, it gives your helmet, your gloves, and your boots a chance to have a certain enchantment on them. In this case, there were 3 gloves dropped, so I only have a couple of... The gloves are not the best. They're kind of like an auto-trigger spell effect that goes off. The boots, I don't know, but the helmets are where it's at. The helmets are really good. The helmets actually affect and change
And not before.
your specialty of your skill gems and your skill abilities. So the helmets are really good to get the
It's my lucky day.
enchantments on. What time is it? Almost 30 minutes? Sorry, Gwenny, not this time. Oh, let us read this. The Ode to Ralakesh. High Lord Ralakesh, I am but lowly outlaw scum, yet you, a god of 1,000 faces, have looked at me and deemed me worthy of your cause. I've offered willingly my flesh and blood. You shall not have my thoughts to use as you see fit. I only ask that you allow me to serve forever as one of your holy claws. Allow me to bring the light of your belonging to this whole bloody continent. My greatest desire is to see your ancient kingdom remade, and your enemies cower at your feet. Yes, indeed. That is an ode to Ralakesh. The Fortress Encampment. Kill Grus. He has turned this river encampment into a fortress. That is ridiculous. It's basically the same encampment, only now it's a fortress. With a bunch of
I need more mana.
lookouts and walls for people to rain arrows down on you. And hey, there's Groost. I did end up killing 2 dogs really fast there that were enthralled monsters of his. But basically, what you want to look out for with Groost is he can both maim and like maim right there and deal a lot of physical damage really quickly. When the totem does that, when the relic does that, that's when Groost will do his multi-thrust projectile lance throw. Who knows, maybe we'll see that skill in Path of Exile too for use. And that's all. See, Sin's the one killing the gods.
Away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace.
We killed Groost, the Avatar. Relikash went back to the totem, and Sin came down and popped it off. Popped its power away.
When you try to control everything, you ultimately control nothing. Relikesh has never quite been able to grasp that concept.
Of something he couldn't grasp. That's not something he ever learned. And with Relikesh dies all of his enthralled minions. So, the forest is saved. Yay! Now we cross the river a little bit to the northern forest by way of that little boat. See, we went from here and crossed all the way over here. I don't see why we didn't go all the way, but maybe the boat sprang a leak, but it's too bad. We recognize this area. It's the northern forest where, it's the northern forest on the other side of the Val ruins that we went through with the ball. So we first saw this area in complete darkness. Well, everyone, Relikash has been defeated. Groost is dead.
Into the most dreaded of thickets you must go, I'm afraid. For there Gruthkol the despairing sulks and
Really?
schemes. The Val laid waste to her kingdom and placed
Skulks and schemes.
Grief enveloped Gruthkol,
Oh,
transformed her, flooded her mind with a singular thought. To share her suffering with those who had murdered her daughters.
oh, that's so sad.
Though she has returned, her sanity has not. There is no fury like a mother bereaved.
True, true.
Remember, you
I be missing me granddaughter something terrible.
Yeah, Raelum?
I used to tell Lily bedtime stories till she fell asleep in me arms. She loved the ones about Kishara, a tough as nails Val lassie, said to have explored every coast, cove and bay of this blasted continent with the help of her star. Some nifty artifact she nabbed from somewhere on her first voyage. Young Lily, she were fascinated by Kishara's star. Said to be fair humming with thaumaturgy, able to guide its mistress wherever she be fixing to journey. Methinks me granddaughter liked to imagine that one day she'd hold the star in her hands and explore the outer reaches of this world. Oh, I'd dearly love to see her again. But there ain't no way of making that journey with nothing to show for it. She looks up to me, does Lily. So, I'm reckoning that star might put a smile on her pretty face with such a gift in hand. I'd maybe have the guts to go visit my granddaughter instead of skulking here like some craven ghost. That's if some kind and brave soul fetched it for me.
Sure, Whalem. We'll get the star, I think. We want to help you and Lily.
Just old Whalem.
Lily a little bit more than you, but Lily, yes.
What you tell me of Silk, this I understand, though I do not want to.
You do?
I have spent many nights pondering Silk's journey, why he has stepped from the spirit path. Now I know. He has walked into the 8 arms of blind lust, Arakal.
Ah.
Silk is a warning to us all. He is trying to take the short trail to greatness, to the story Spirit has made for him. Silk tries to steal his story, but now he holds only a lie. Please, you must find the place where this Arakali sleeps in her web of shadow. You must stop Silk before he wakes her. A mistake that we all will come to regret. The spirit tells me...
Yeah, we don't want her running around doing who knows what with
Goodbye.
who knows what.
I thank you.
Yes, Lena, you
I
loved
know
him.
Ghost was lost to me the very moment he touched that vile abomination. I will weep over his passing for many more nights to come. But I am happy that you avenged his honor and freed him from his torment.
Yeah.
As Mary's shrine, tucked away in the northern forest.
Oh, really?
Bruce took me there, told me it was a memorial to those who had gone before him, a place where their spirits could rest. When he passed, he wanted his remains to be laid to rest with the bones of his people. His body...
Yeah, his body's not in good condition.
But I doubt it will ever be recovered. Yet there might still be a way. He gave me his necklace, the fangs he earned when he rose from boyhood to manhood, handed it to me for safekeeping only moments before Relakesh. It's almost as if he knew what was to come.
Aww.
Please, could you deliver this necklace to the shrine for me? Put Groost's spirit to rest? I would do it myself.
Yeah, I guess so.
The northern forest is not what it was. These lands have changed, and not for the better.
No, but I guess. Roost.
Go with courage.
Now, Airmare.
You truly are a hero of the modern age, succeeding where even the ancient vow...
Well, to be fair, we have Sin's help to help us with that.
I'm really quite relieved. For a while there, I feared we were headed towards another theocratic dictatorship. Exile allowed me to be free of one. I had no wish to experience another.
Oh, that's sweet. Sweet way of putting it.
Be rewarded for your efforts. Here, something with a little insight would suit your purposes nicely.
Oh, really? Oh, a book of skill! Yay!
Yes, I know.
Hooray!
Hrothgar, the grieving mother.
Oh, yeah, Sin spoke of her.
In some of the vowel texts I restored during my time at the museum in Theopolis.
Yeah, you in your museum.
After the deaths of her children, Queen Hrothgar fled north, eventually finding respite amongst the refugees of her own shattered realm. Yet these loyalists saw their own queen as a weapon, a tool for vengeance. They nurtured her pain, transfiguring sorrow into hatred, hatred into violence.
Fear is the path of the dark side.
Hrothgar descended into animalism and ferocity. Yet her caretakers foolishly underestimated the agony their bereaved queen harbored in her heart. Like a bear caught in a trap, Hrothgar wrenched free of her human loyalties and slew her followers to the last woman and child.
Even their children?
Devastation.
That's sad.
Hrothgar ascended to divinity. Hrothgar's pain has transcended ages, and she will vent that pain upon any and all she encounters until her grief is finally laid to rest.
So sad.
Keep your wits about.
Well, let us use these skill points now. I believe we have enough to have some fun with them. Let's go there. I have 2 left. Okay, for 2 more, let's go here and here. And what do we do? What do we get? 3,360 energy shield. I don't know if that increased my, Well, here, let's find out really quick. If I refund that. 3445. 3311. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind using my refund points. Look at how many I have right now. That is due to an accident I made when, pressing buttons. You know, we're doing good on time, but I think that's a good length of time for the episode. So, for now, everyone, until next time, I hope you all have fun and take care of yourselves. Have fun and bye-bye. Bye-bye.